In our last lecture, we have worked on this user slice and we have created this action register, and accordingly we have added all the cases for register function. Now what we will do in this lecture, we are going to dispatch register actions. Now come to register.jsx. Here inside this, I'm just going to access the state. Here I will write const. From state, I will access success, I will access loading, as well as I will access error. For accessing state, we are going to use selector hook, and inside this we are going to pass state.user. Why user? Because inside the store, while passing a reducer, we have given the key as user. So from state, I have accessed success, I have accessed loading, as well as I have accessed error. And also below this, I will be creating one variable dispatch. Inside this, I'm just going to assign the value use dispatch. Now both these hooks we have to import use selector as well as use dispatch from React-Redux. Okay, sometimes if you're not getting suggestion, just import it manually. Using this use selector, we are accessing user state, and using this use dispatch, we are getting reference to this dispatch. Now when we have to dispatch a register function, as soon as we submit the form, we have to dispatch our action. So inside this register submit, below this, here I will be writing dispatch. Inside this, I'm just going to access this register function. And for this function, what data I have to pass? And you can see this function is already imported. And here we have passed the payload user data. And where we are having complete user data, we are having user data inside this my form. So that entire my form we are going to pass inside this register function while dispatching the action. Now I'm just going to open home.jsx. Inside this we are having this use effect for checking the error. So below this I will be pasting remove last letter, hit enter, use effect will be imported. We have already imported toast, and finally remove last letter. And now we are having two suggestions, but we are working on user. So inside this, we will select this user slice. And inside dependency array, we are going to pass dispatch and error. If we are having any error, then accordingly, this error will be shown to the user. And inside this user controller, whenever we are registering user, we are not passing any message property. So directly, we are going to pass the error. So whatever error we are having, that error we are going to pass. Now let us come here. As of now, registration will not be working because we have not set up Cloudinary. But let me show you if we are having any error or not. So for password, we have given some validation. It should be having greater than 8 characters. So here I will write 4. Click on sign up. You can see user validation failed. Please enter name, please enter email, please enter your password. So whatever fields I have given, it is not able to detect the field, and accordingly I am having that weird error message. But successfully we are able to dispatch the action. Once we dispatch the action, based on that we are able to access error messages. Now I will be selecting image as well. Now click on sign up. Again you can see I am having same error message. Okay, we will be having error because in backend we have not set up any image, but successfully we are able to dispatch and we are able to get the error message. Later, next section, when we set up Cloudinary, easily we will be able to register user. Now exact same thing I will copy. Below this I will be pasting. Here I will be writing success. If my success is true, then here I will be writing toast.success. Inside this I will be passing the message registration successful, and this message you can also pass in backend, but here let me pass. And then what I have to do? instead of remove errors, I have to remove success, because later on, if I am having any other success message, whatever success message I got from register, that message I do not want to show to the user. So that is the reason we are going to remove this success message. And once our registration is successful, we will be redirected to home page. So here below this, I will create one variable navigate. And for this, I'm just going to assign use navigate. Now copy this. So once my registration is successful, below this, I'm just going to pass this route. But as of now, instead of moving to home page, I will simply move to login page. Later on, we will make it as home page, but now we will pass login. And inside this dependency, we are going to pass dispatch and success. All the necessary things has to be imported. Now come here, click on this, okay, give some data, choose the file, sign up. Again, we are having the same error, but successfully we have written entire code and we have dispatched the action. As I mentioned later, when we set up Cloudinary, as soon as we click on sign up, we will have this registration successful.